Very cool. Some good guidance, and we are expecting more good guidance now. As we look ahead to the weather, it took me about an hour longer to get in today. I know that I was not alone in that because of that cold weather and, of course, the snow. Oh.
The snow got a lot of people's attention, most certainly. And, you know, this was a perfect case of 1 inch of snow causes a whole lot of problems. And in some cases, we didn't even get an inch of snow. Thankfully, that is now in the past, but a wind chill advisory has been issued for the entire area, and the snow potential for Thursday and Friday is going up. I do think we will have accumulations. I do think it will be impactful. I do not think it will be snowmageddon, which is always a good thing. As for the evening ahead, it's going to be cold, friends. We are going to drop back into the single digits. Wind chills are already below zero. They're going to go even further below zero. And it's definitely going to be a frigid start to the day tomorrow. That west wind that has been bringing us all the blustery conditions and the cold air has been kicking up some lake effect, but you can see it is definitely dwindling at this point. This is some great news. There is still a lake snow advisory for immediate lakeshore areas of Ashtabula County, but otherwise nothing much going on, which is definitely good news. As a matter of fact, the sun is starting to peek out a little bit in Ashtabula. This is at State Route 11 along 90, and you can see there isn't even any snow falling at this point. One thing I do want to point out are these underpasses, not the overpass, which is problematic because of the cold air, but the underpasses, especially when it's frigid and with sunshine. The sun will melt the snow that's on the roads and the slush. That slush then goes under the underpass. It goes, you know, on the road, under the bridge, and then it refreezes because the sun is not on that part of the road. The underpasses are absolutely black ice. It was the case today on my way in. It is still the case now. As a matter of fact, we have an accident on the Jennings northbound, which is our only accident on the map currently. This is a camera view that ODOT has of it, of Jennings at just south of I-71. You can see the tow truck that's on scene, and there's a couple cars that are involved in this. The left 2 lanes are blocked. So the Jennings northbound, which of course is a really big deal because that's how folks get to 90 and 71. There's the full picture. It's only 1 lane getting by, and so you can imagine the Jennings is quite backed up at this point. All of us still dealing with these frigid temperatures. This will not change tonight. Below zero wind chills, and the chills are going to cause wind chill advisories to kind of be in place through the morning. It should let up at about noon tomorrow, but those wind chills 15 to 20 below. We'll go with partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the air temperatures getting down to the single digits, but that wind chill advisory is accounting for the wind chills of 10 to 15 below. Once we get that sun up, I think we are going to start a beautiful day in your National Design hour by hour forecast. It's going to be cold, but it's going to be pretty. We get to see some sunshine, and temperatures will be jumping into the low 20s in the afternoon. Southwest winds will become very blustery, and that means our wind chills will still be very cold through the day tomorrow. Here's the wind gust forecast over the next 24 hours and through the day tomorrow. You can see those wind gusts coming up, and that means our wind chills will remain below zero all the way till noon. And then they go above zero, like it's a magic difference between 1 below and 1 above. You determine that. It's going to be cold for your day tomorrow. We got to talk about this big picture forecast, friends, because Thursday and Friday are definitely looking a lot more interesting. Still dealing with this big area of cold air to the north that is in charge. And along that path of these little ripples of energy that work their way south along the edge of that cold air, we will have kind of a pinch point that sets up. Watch how this batch of snow that is in southern Canada begins to scoot south through the day tomorrow and then lines up over northeast Ohio once we get into Thursday. There it is. So we will see a light to moderate snow spread across the area Thursday, and I think it's going to be persistent, but it's light to moderate. So this is going to be death by 1,000 needles. Little bits of snow coming down for a very long time. It will let up a little bit Thursday night, only to have a little bit more robust batch of snow come in on Friday. Still light to moderate, but it's going to be another round of it. So by the time all is said and done and that rolls out, we're still locked in cold air, and it's coming across the lakes, and now we get to deal with lake effect into Saturday. So it's kind of a three-pronged system here. And if we're still looking at snow potential, which we like to do, we're all about comparing and contrasting, a lot of, still fine details to be put down here. We're still in line to get snow. How much? Well, that is still a very big question because we just don't know how much moisture will be coming along with these very cold systems. We know we have the energy. Do we have the moisture to be able to really put down some snow accumulations? Right now, it looks like we are in line to get a few inches of snow. If I'm ballparking verbally, I will tell you, I'm thinking right now anywhere from 2 to 8. But then you add lake effect on top of that. So it could get kind of interesting around here. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. We're going to stay in the 20s through Thursday and Friday as that snow is coming down, so it's very much going to be accumulating. We'll back it down into the 20-degree range and upper teens on Saturday with that lake snow hanging around, and then here comes the change. We get a huge swing in the atmosphere going, and that means rain and temperatures in the 40s. For much of next week. So what we are going to be getting will be melting next week, and we're going to throw some rain on top of it.
Okay, wow. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, it is January, but man, is it cold when you step outside.
Yeah.
It's cold, yeah. We'll get through it though.
100%.
The difference from now to then is pretty good.
It's good. Betsy, thanks.